Morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. As always, it's going to be a collector reading, so take whatever resonate and leave the rest. I don't normally ask for support, but if you guys can donate, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to pull my cards first and then some tarot. Or you know what? We're going to do it how we did the last video, actually. Pull some tarot and my cards at the same time. Go off of the last reading I did. See what come out. These cards up, then we gonna get right into it. Alright, Spirit, what we got for the collective today? Sleep, yeah. Alright, so we got the Knight of Wands in the reverse, Sagittarius energy. So there could be a Sagittarius who is arrogant, reckless, hyperactive, daring, overconfident, and a show off. What about this Sagittarius? What about this Sagittarius? I always forget to turn my comments off. Whoever this Sagittarius is, they could be a big weed smoker, or you could be collective. They could be arguing amongst each other. So they could be arguing amongst a group of people. They could be arguing amongst a Scorpio who feels like they are at a loss. Or this could be due to them and some other folks causing a Scorpio or someone with Scorpio in their chart a loss. They could have had this Scorpio feeling at a loss and grief, despair, abandonment, guilt, remorse, regret, trauma, mourning, heartbreak, unwelcome change, emotional instability, or preoccupation with loss. Or this could be a Scorpio that they are arguing with. Now, due to something that a Sagittarius did or was trying to do, this could be the reason that this Scorpio had to take a loss. So they could be arguing because of this. It could be due to Virgo's patience when it came to a new job, self employment, an establishment, a business, trade, reputation, craft, quality, and them being a master at their expertise. They could have been hardworking, committed, and dedicated. And this is why this Sagittarius and this Scorpio could be arguing. These people could have framed this Virgo or tried to frame this Virgo so that they could take a loss when it came to a new job. They could have lost a new job due to something that these people have done. And they could have also tried to ruin this person's reputation and establishment of business because they saw that they were committed and dedicated. Something could have happened at a hotel room that they could have framed this person for, Or they could have been trying to frame this person in regards to something that they wanted to do at a hotel. There could be a court case going on right now because of this. One of these people could be someone that is hung. Y'all already know what that is. Then we have next week. So there could be a court case going on next week in regards to these people trying to frame this Virgo in regards to something that happened at a hotel room, whatever, with whoever this hung male is. I'm gonna say is male because a female can be hung, obviously. So either a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. And then we have the Ace of Wands in the upright. Fire sign energy again, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. They could be trying to come in and have a new beginning with someone. So maybe they are trying to come in wanting to bring news to a person about a court case, about them being framed, or they could be trying to come in and have a creative spark with this person, take a new initiative. So they could have came to this person or wanted to come towards this person being arrogant and reckless and daring, being the show off and overconfident, but now they could be trying to change their approach when coming to this person, coming in more passionate, more enthused, claiming to want to do something in regards to talent. So if this is in regards to content of some sort, they could be wanting to get a hotel room or whatsoever, coming in with their wand, wanting to be creative, wanting to have sex. But this is all to frame this Virgo. So if you are a Virgo collective, I wouldn't indulge or even take this offer from this fire sign energy because they are only coming in with their dirtied up one, as you can see, just to frame you because they know that there is going to be a court case that is going to happen next week. So they are trying to get to you before next week in order to do this. There could be many involved in this situation. The name Timothy could be significant. So, like I said, these people could be arguing amongst each other because they know that this court case is going to take place next week. And there could be some people that have already took a loss. Like I said, maybe they tried to do this to this person before and they felt like they lost in a situation. Either this person did not engage with these people, or these people could have lost something, or something could have happened due to them trying to come in and frame this person. So there could be people that have dropped out, but whoever this fire sign obviously wants to keep this going. Then we have conflict in the reverse, Leo energy. So the Leo in a situation, they could be wanting to compromise in conflict in this quarrel, struggle, and reach an agreement. Now, they could be trying to reach an agreement when it comes to the group that is arguing. This group could be between um the Sagittarius, a Leo, and a Scorpio. They could be friends of some sort or just a part of the same organization. They could all do something creative, but they could be trying to compromise with this fire sign in regards to something, or they could be trying to compromise with a Virgo. Someone could have recently ate seafood, or they could like seafood. Seafood could be one of their favorite foods. And then we have won't let go. So, yeah, this Leo could be trying to compromise with this other fire sign, this Sagittarius or a Leo, because they won't let go of a person or won't let go of a situation. So they could be trying to compromise with this person or try to get this person to see things their way, but they are stuck on what they want to do anymore. And we have a Sagittarius male. So, like I said, the Sagittarius male do not want to let go in a situation. They want to keep this going, even though this court date is scheduled for next week. So they feel like they could do something before next week and they will not let go. They're going to continue to try and do it. Then we have a toxic Scorpio male. Like I said, we already had Scorpio out here. This Scorpio must have already tried to do something in the situation to get this to go in these people's favor, but they took a loss in the situation, or they feel like they lost because they couldn't be the one that did this. So they could have lost their chance to do something or be the one to do something to someone. And then we have out on bail. So this Scorpio could be out on bail. They could have gotten locked up for something that they have done in the situation, but they could be out on bail. So this Leo and this Scorpio could be trying to compromise with this Sagittarius because people have already gone to jail for something that they have been doing towards a person. This could be due to health issues. So, like I said, they could be trying to bring this person health issues. So, all of these people, I'm getting males so far, just males. So, all of these males could be suffering from health issues. And because of this health issue or due to something, this toxic Scorpio male could have gotten locked up because of these health issues, but they could be out on bail. So they could be either out on bail to help this person try to frame this Virgo or whatsoever. Or they could have just, like I said, in between doing something else to this person in the background, they could have gotten locked up but out on bail. And we have jumping the broom, wedding bells. So someone could be trying to come towards someone and get married. This could be either this Scorpio male or this Sagittarius male, or that could have been the goal for one of these males that has health issues to come towards a Virgo and get into a marriage. And obviously, it will be a false marriage because their whole goal is to frame this person, be in a long term committed relationship with this person, to act like they gave them this health issue. So they were going to get married, have their what you call it? I forgot what that's called. When you just get married and you have your night or whatever. Damn, I forgot what that's called, but whatever. thing is to get married, go on their little honeymoon or whatever, to a hotel room, give this person the health issues that they have, and then frame them next week in this court date on this court date. Damn, I wasn't asking for all that. And then we got a Knight of Pentacles and an upright Capricorn energy. So these people could have been doing this on a routine. There could have been a Capricorn involved, someone who is practical. They are loyal to this group. They could feel responsible for what's going on, or they could have been responsible for some sort of money. Maybe these people get money from doing this to different victims or victimizing people to do this for money. But this group could be very persistent in their routine. So if one person doesn't get the job done, they normally send someone else in. They are very protective over whatever they've built, whatever you want to call this that they do to these people. They are very protective over this organization or whatever you want to call it. They could be very stubborn, ambitious, hardworking, profitable, like I said. So, from doing this to people, they could gain profit off of this. And, like I said, this is a routine of some sort that these men do. I don't know if there's females also involved, but I'm pretty sure they will come out. But this is what these people do to gain money. They know that they have health issues, and to give it to other parties. They will get them into false marriages, give them this health issue, and then while during the honeymoon stage in a hotel room, they will frame this person. So more than likely um them doing what they do, the sexual act will be recorded and then taken into a courtroom to say that this person has given them this health issue. And then we have resilience in the reverse, Sagittarius energy again. This Sagittarius has is refusing to compromise. So like I said, they could be arguing with this group, this Leo in particular, wants to compromise, like I said, but this Sagittarius is refusing to compromise and give in. They could be very stubborn and they could be the last one standing out of this group. So, like I said, there could have been multiple people that they sent in to carry this out, but they could have taken a loss in this situation. But now, since there's the Sagittarius, the last one standing, they feel like they still can get something done. And then we have the sun in the reverse. Excuse me. So, someone in a situation has a lack of enthusiasm. They could be sad at this time. They could have unrealistic expectations. They could be in their ego. They could be conceited, and they could have had a miscarriage. So there could be females involved, or this could be you, collective. You could have had a miscarriage, a stillbirth, because of all that is going on, which has caused you to lack enthusiasm. And this could have brought some great sadness to you, or there could be somebody in this group, like I said, could be pregnant. I don't know if this is the spouse or partner to one of these males, but they could be sad because they could have suffered a loss of losing a child because they were in their ego. So if this Sagittarius is with someone that's a part of this group, they could be with a fire sign or Scorpio. but they could have suffered a miscarriage. I don't know if this is a form of backfire because these people were in their ego. And then we have the devil in the reverse, Capricorn energy again. Whoever this Capricorn is, they could be very imbalanced at this time. They could be filled with conflict. They could have a lack of perspective and they could be in disharmony. But like I said, this whole group could be arguing amongst each other because no one's on the same page in regards to this. Some people have accepted their loss already, while others are still thinking maybe they're just arguing with this Sagittarius because they're the only one that still wants to carry this out while everyone else is accepting the loss in the situation, but the Sagittarius is just not trying to hear it. And then we have foresight and upright Aries energy. So there could be an Aries that's gaining foresight in regards to a situation. They could be traveling from somewhere, they could be moving abroad, they could be coming from a foreign country or traveling to a foreign country. They could be a visionary, they could be planning to make this move. They could be filled with self confidence and self belief and feel like they have a bright future, feel like they will have freedom, success, satisfaction with choices, and they would get reward for hard work. So there could either be a Sagittarius or Aries, or like I said, the Sagittarius, if they were dealing with a Aries, they could have suffered this miscarriage due to them trying to send their partner, which is this Aries, towards a Virgo, like I said, to carry out this plan. So this Aries could be traveling to do this. So it's either a Sagittarius male or Aries male. But if this Sagittarius is, well, was pregnant by Aries, they could have had a miscarriage due to trying to still carry this plan out. But this Aries claimed to have foresight in the situation, claims that their third eye is open in regards to the situation. Let's see. What else, spirit? Any more? And we have dentists. So you may need to go to the dentist collective. Or someone could work in the dental industry. And then we have they are not your friend. So whoever this Aries is or this Sagittarius male that is coming your way collective, they are not your friend. So do not take this offer. The name Robert could be significant. So Robert could work in the dental industry. And then we have late night calls. This could be someone who is having late night phone calls with the Aries. Maybe they're pretending to be their friend, but this is really not this person's friend. I don't know if they're hyping them up in these late night calls to go toward someone, and maybe they are bigging their heads up to make them feel like this will go through if they do it. So they could be trying to encourage them to do something, but this is not actually this person's friend, so they are actually trying to give them bad advice on purpose. And then we have standing your ground in a reverse Leo energy. Like I said, this Leo wants to compromise and end conflict in regards to the situation. They could be giving up on your beliefs collective. Maybe they wanted to alter your beliefs, but they could be giving in and admitting failure in this situation. Like I said, this Leo no longer wants the conflict. They want to reach an agreement. They want to put their wand down while there are others still wanting to indulge in this conflict. There could be a Cancer that's also involved in all of this. And we have Mason meeting. So this could be Masons, or some of these people could be a part of a Mason group, but they could have been arguing amongst each other at this Mason group, because, like I said, there are people that want to end the conflict, reach an agreement, while these fire signs, this Aries and this Sagittarius male, are still wanting to carry out this plan. So there was a Mason meeting about all of this. Now, this could also be a Sagittarius with Aries in their chart, or Aries with Sagittarius highly aspected in their chart as well. Then we have a Sheridan. So these people could have had a Mason meeting at a Sheraton hotel, or they could have been planning or setting up for this person to come towards this person and meet at a Sheraton hotel room, so that they could carry out this plan in order to frame this person, because they will already have camera set up in the room before this person arrives, so that everything will be recorded and on camera, so that they could show this evidence in a courtroom and act like this Virgo was the one that gave them these health issues. And then we have reconciliation. So, like I said, they could be trying to do this by reconciling with someone. So this could be someone that you've known in the past. Like I said, obviously, you known these people if they tried coming towards you before, or multiple other times. So someone in the situation wants to reconcile. Like I said, it could be a Sag or an Aries. And we have receptionists. So a receptionist could be involved in this plot. Maybe they know who you are. So when you arrive, they're probably going to um welcome you with open arms, be extra nice to you, cater to your needs, try to make you feel comfortable in the situation, because they're also involved. Maybe they're going to be the one to set something up. Like I said, not only the videos, they could be putting this receptionist involved, so that once everything is said and done, they could call the cops. So this receptionist maybe will call the law, or try to have some sort of altercation. And then we have making a break for it, Aquarius energy. There could be a Aquarius that is regretting something. They could be confessing their part in the situation and trying to turn over a new leaf. They could be doing this while running away from the situation. So even though they left two swords behind, they could be running away with the others. So they could still be wanting to have some sort of conflict, or beef in the situation, even though they're claiming they are turning over a new leaf. They could still be holding some animosity, holding some feelings in about a situation. So this could be someone acting like they want to end the conflict, but really they are still guarded against a situation, still wanting to have an issue or start drama. Girl, I don't care who the hell you are. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you gotta say. And then we have the hangman in the reverse. This group could be dissatisfied in regards to a sacrifice. So this could have been their form of trying to sacrifice somebody, which is to frame them. But they could be dissatisfied at this time because they know they are running out of time. And they could be disinterested at this time. They could be stagnated when it comes to their negative patterns. And they could be feeling alienated, or this could be an Aquarius. So, if a Aquarius started all of this, they could be running away from the situation, trying to make a break for it because they are trying to alienate themselves because they feel dissatisfied with the whole situation of trying to sacrifice somebody. It could be filled with apathy, but like I said, they could be stagnated at this time when it comes to their negative patterns. And then we have doing work on your finances. So these people could be doing work on your finances, collective, in order to put you in a vulnerable situation so that you accept this offer. And then we have Ireland. So someone could be traveling to or from Ireland, or trying to make, like I said, make a break from it, make a break for it to Ireland. So this Aquarius could be trying to travel to Ireland, or someone that is in Ireland could be involved. Nobody gives a fuck about what y'all gotta say. And then we have mechanics. Someone could be a mechanic that's involved. This could be a Spanish man. They could have done something to your vehicle as well. So not only were they doing work on your finances, they could have been messing with your vehicle. If you are someone that works with your vehicle or out of your vehicle, they could have done something to your vehicle. This could be a Spanish man that's from that lives in Ireland or traveled from Ireland to do this. And then we have a light skinned, slender male. So they could be of lighter complexion and they could be slender. And then we have trying to kidnap you. So if you do not accept this offer, collective, they could be trying to kidnap you. So they could have had this mechanic do something to your vehicle so that they have a way to kidnap you. Maybe they wanted you to be outside or stuck somewhere. uh, Um, what do you call that? I can't even think right now. They could have wanted you stranded. There we go. So that they could try to kidnap you. Because, like I said, these Masons, these group of people, this organization could be arguing amongst each other because no one is on the same page. Some people are wanting to end the conflict, while others are still wanting this fire sign to come in and try again. Some people are going as far as wanting to kidnap you, collective, to get this done because they feel like you will not fall for it because they've done this multiple times to try and frame you. So now they could be trying to kidnap you. But something could get caught on a ring cam, collective, if they try to kidnap you. And then we have childhood friend. So your childhood friend could be in on this kidnapping that they're trying to do. But like I said, if they do this, they will be caught on someone's ring cam. This could be a neighbor of some sort somewhere around in the same neighborhood that will, but pretty much to sum everything up, since people want to keep running their mouth, this is what they're trying to do to me. I don't know if they're trying to do this to other people, but right here, right now, this is what these people are trying to do to me. They work with my employers so that I can't get any work. They put me in a bad position. They did mess with my car, so I have several things wrong with my car. I barely had this car for 2 months and I already have problems. And because I can't get any work or any support from anybody, I cannot get them fixed. So the little bit of chump change that I am able to get from these jobs that I work still wouldn't be enough for me to fix what I have to fix. And like I said, I already live in my vehicle, so they're trying to get me out on the street so they could kidnap me because they know that I don't want to deal with anybody because of everything that they've done. Now, they want to hop on here saying negative things because I'm telling the truth. I'm putting this out there to the public. I really don't care about how anybody feel because I have lost everything pretty much. This car will be repoed soon because I have no way of paying for it because y'all want to mess with my job and then y'all try to get people to not support me. So I really don't care about what anybody has to say. At the end of the day, if they come and get this car today or tomorrow, the only thing I will have to do is this to try to make a living for myself or do whatever I could do because I can't get hired on any job. When I do get a new job, they mess that up for me because they mess with my car, so I can't get there. And that's a bad impression, especially if you having a first day at a job and they've already done that. I've lost a job because of the stupid shit that they want to do to my vehicle so I wouldn't make it. So yeah, this is going on now and it's happening to me. If it's happening to you too, I'm sorry that it's happening to you. But this is what these people are doing, and they're mad because they're getting exposed because they want to do what they want to do so they could get some sort of money from this court case. Like I said, now, as I'm speaking, some dumb motherfucker out of this organization is trying to send me sex magic. That's not gonna work either because you people fucking disgust me. And there's nobody out of this fucking organization or this world that I want to sleep with at this time. Y'all people are fucking disgusting. Y'all are fucking disgraces. So please leave me the fuck alone. And like I said, the hermit and the upright Virgo energy. So this Virgo could be hermiting at this time. They could be in solitude. They could be taking caution in the situation. They could have introspection. They could be getting spiritual enlightenment in regards to the situation. They could also be soul searching, self reflecting, and contemplating. They could be figuring out the truth in the situation. They could hold the truth. They could speak the truth about the situation. They could have inner guidance, and that is what is putting them in solitude. These people just be mad. Don't nobody care about what y'all gotta say, dog. You just want somebody to feel bad so they could get offline and stop telling the truth about y'all. I really don't care, dog. I really don't care. I really don't care. At the end of the day, like I said, when this car is taken, this is what I'm going to do. And if you come towards me trying to kidnap me, I'm going to defend myself in every way possible. I don't care who is mad, dog. You're not about to frame me for some shit I didn't do. I'm not going down for you people because y'all reckless. Y'all like to fuck on each other, male, 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 female, 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 male. I'm not a part of this shit and I don't want to be a part of it. Just period. I don't care. Y'all money hungry, greedy ass, idiotic ass people. Don't nobody care about what y'all want. Y'all only want what y'all want in the situation. You're not gonna drag me down for that shit. I'd rather have nothing. And I've shown you that. Cause I'm not about to kiss nobody ass or fucking beg. I'ma let this shit play out how it play out because I know I'm innocent in the situation. Regardless of what fucking narrative y'all want to try to spread to the fucking world. I don't care cause at the end of the day, I know I've done everything right in the situation. I have nothing to do with what y'all got going on. And we have travel and news and upright Sagittarius energy again. The Sagittarius could be moving in haste. They could be coming towards you in a hurry. Like I said, this court case is due to be had next week. So they could be trying to come to you um before this court date. They could be actually in travel as we speak. So they could be taking action now. They could be trying to bring exciting times to you just to do this. Like I said, collective, they could be wanting to get you locked up. They don't want you to have freedom. So they may want to spend a holiday with you, or this could be some holiday romance, someone that you've spent time with on a holiday. But things could be taking off, gaining momentum, or they could be taking off. They could be on a flight. But they could have been thinking on their feet in regards to do this. So they could have scheduled a quick flight in order to come towards you, collective. And they could be bringing you some sort of news as well. And then we have Page of Wands in a reverse, also Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius already then came out about 4 times. And we have this Sagittarius, that's this Page of Wands. They could be on trying to keep things on a hush. They could be being gullible at this time. They could have a lack of energy, um, a lack of ideas, creativity, ambition, goals, and plans. So they could be coming towards you to gain some sort of ideas or creativity, or these people try to get your ideas and creativity by being in your energy. But they could see you as a goal to take down. And then we have the Hierophant in the upright Taurus energy. So there could be a Taurus that is also involved. Whoever this Taurus is, they could be someone who is traditional, or this group could see you as traditional. They could see that you have traditional values, consistency. And then we have marriage, commitment, religion, faith, social groups, education, knowledge, and beliefs. So these people, this group of Masons, this organization, they could try to alter people's beliefs when it comes to marriage, commitment, faith, and their traditional beliefs. They try to alter them because they don't believe in the same things, obviously. So they try to test people's faith to see if their traditional beliefs will stay intact. They could try to see or test your consistency when it comes to your traditional beliefs to see if you will stay on path. But like I say, they try to put people in vulnerable positions so that they could come in. So if you are someone who is traditional and religious, they try to test your beliefs when trying to alter your beliefs. So they put you in vulnerable situations in order to do that. So they could be trying to see how educated you are when it comes to certain things, where your knowledge is actually at, and what you will accept anymore. So we got kissing up when you are ready to leave. So if you were a part of this organization at one point in time, you could have left. You could be at your wits' end with this organization, but they could be trying to kiss up because they know that you are actually finished. So you could be standing on your beliefs right now, or there could be a tourist wanting to come and marry you. Like I said, jump in the room and wedding bells. So there could be a tourist that wants to marry you, and they could be kissing up because they know that you don't want to have anything to do with them. Like I said, wife. They could want you to be their wife. Then we have Virginia. So someone could be from Virginia. They could reside in Virginia or traveling to or from that's involved in this situation. This could be a tourist. Like I said, we just had tourists. And then we have tried to steal your spiritual gifts. So, like I said, not only are these people trying to frame you, they are trying to sacrifice you because of your spiritual gifts that they wanted to steal. So, they tried to do multiple things to you in order to sacrifice you for your spiritual gifts, collective. And one of them is by framing you, trying to get you locked up for this. They could have been attacking you when it came to your third eye. They could have been attacking your third eye so that your intuition wouldn't be as strong. They could have been attacking your throat chakra so you wouldn't be able to communicate as efficiently. They could have been attacking your solar plexus so that you didn't have any willpower in the situation. They could have been attacking your heart chakra when it comes to your love life. So they could have wanted your love life to be all over the place. They could have been attacking your crown chakra so that they could attack your light. So if you are a light being, they could have wanted you to be negative, think negative, be negative towards others, just not standing in your light energy. Let's see. And they could have been attacking your root chakra as well, your sense of security. Like I said, they want you to be vulnerable. And the only way they feel like they could do that is to take everything from you so that you could either accept this offer or have no choice but to accept the offer. Meaning, no choice, as in they would try to kidnap you if all else doesn't fall through. And then we have 2008. So there could have been a tourist that's also involved. This could be someone's wife as well that could have been trying to steal your spiritual gifts. They could have been doing this since the year of 2008. So they could be married to someone that's a part of this organization. And like I said, they could have been trying to steal your spiritual gifts since the year of 2008. They could be married to someone who is light skinned, a slender male. Then we have a toxic Leo male. So there could be a toxic Leo male involved if this Taurus could have been married to a toxic Leo male that tried to steal your spiritual gifts. Or there could just be a toxic Leo male that's involved. We also already had Leo out here. And then we have water sign, or water sign could also be involved. We already pulled Cancer so far. And then we have wants to control you at all costs. So there could be a water sign that wants to control you at all costs, or this organization could just want to control you at all costs because they want to have you framed, like I said, in order to steal your spiritual gifts or kidnap you to steal your spiritual gifts, collective. Then we have has a kid. So you could have a kid by this water sign who wants control of you at all costs. And we have staying focused. So you could be staying focused at this time, or this organization could be staying focused in regards to what they are planning and what they've been planning and doing towards you. And then we have a toxic Aries male is also involved, as we already said. You could be sunbathing at this time, or someone could be at a tanning salon. This could be a toxic Aries male who likes to sunbathe, who could be at a tanning salon at this time. And we have credit card fraud. So these people also could have did credit card fraud against you, collective. So they could have used your name for credit card fraud. Or this toxic Aries male, they could just like to do credit card fraud. So this whole organization, they do a lot of fraud in many ways that they can in order to gain money, in order to have other people in messed up positions, because these people could have spiritual gifts. So like I said, in order to steal their spiritual gifts, they feel like they have to put them in vulnerable situations. You could like gospel music, collective, or this toxic Aries male could act like they like gospel music, but really they're a devil worshiper. They could claim to only have eyes for you. And then we have a Virgo male. So a Virgo male could claim to only have eyes for you, but they could be racist, or a lot of people who are part of this organization could be racist. So you could be dealing with a lot of racism, collective, anymore, anymore, anymore. Then we have not seeing your worth. So whoever this Virgo male is in a situation, they could have not been seeing your worth, or this organization, they couldn't see your worth. This Virgo male could have cheated on you, collective. So maybe this is a colorist that actually likes to deal with certain races. Maybe they don't like to deal with their own race, or they just don't like a certain race, your race, collective. So, like I said, maybe they were one of the people that tried to get you in a relationship in order to frame you, but things couldn't have worked out because they didn't see your worth in the situation. You could have walked away from this person because they cheated on you, collective. But this person didn't really want to be with you in the first place because they don't like your kind. They are racist towards your kind, collective. Then we have divine union. So they could have tried to act like this was a divine union. And then we have Google employee. So there could be someone who works for Google that's also involved in this situation. Then we have surprise. So someone could be trying to surprise you with something, or there could be a Google employee that you are supposed to have a divine union with, and this could be a surprise to you, or you could be getting a surprise soon. Whoever this Google employee is, they could like to go horseback riding, or someone could be trying to surprise you and take you horseback riding if you're someone that had never been. And then we have February. So something could have happened in the month of February or will happen in the month of February. Tell your mama to shut up. How about that? Like, you such a goofy. Why you on my stuff in the first place? You just want to argue. Like, take your dumb ass on somewhere. Something really wrong with you clowns. You mad because you getting told on? Fucking weirdo. You ain't got no life. You always on my shit. You don't like tarot. You don't believe in it. Why you here? Why you here? Ain't nobody asked you to be here. Go do what you do. Go lay on your back. Or go pump somebody up the ass because I'm pretty sure you gay. Faggot. And we got the Empress in the upright. You could be a Taurus energy, or you could just hold this Empress energy, or there could be a Taurus that is pregnant. They could be fertile at this time. They could be stepping into motherhood if they just had a baby. They could be nurturing, creative, beautiful, active, and passionate in their femininity. They could be someone who's a nurturer and in harmony. It could be someone who likes art. And then we have the Knight of Cups in the upright, Scorpio energy. So this Scorpio could have came in the past, like I said, with a romantic offer, or these people could be trying to come in with romantic offers and invites. They could be taking action, trying to be a gentleman, trying to sweep you off your feet, trying to charm you, to date you. Or this Taurus could be dealing with a Scorpio in a situation. But what I'm getting is these people just try to come in with romantic offers, trying to charm you off your feet so that they could pretend like they are for you, when really they're just coming in with the ulterior motive to try to frame you and steal your spiritual gifts. Anymore, anymore, misters. And then we have black man. So this Scorpio could be a black man who is disloyal. So like I said, they're just coming in to charm you. They could have someone 1 to 3 months pregnant. They could have a Taurus pregnant. Like I said, it could have had twins with this Taurus, or could have twins with this Taurus. Then we have cameras installed in your outlets. So they could have installed some cameras in your outlets around you. This could be a Scorpio male. Like I said, we just said Scorpio. The Scorpio is a black man who installed cameras in your outlets, and they could be working with corrupt feds to do whatever they are doing. I don't know if they work for the feds as well, and they could be working with their corrupt fed friends in the situation, but they could very much be a corrupt official, and that's how these people are actually able to carry out this routine of how they make money and what they do to people, the positions that they put people in to be able to make money. But that is the situation. That is how it's going, regardless of what these wicked people want to get on here and say. Nobody gives a fuck. It's at the end of the day, you're trash. The fact that you got to do this shit to people to make money. Learn how to make money the right way. Anymore, 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 anymore. Whoa. So we got Sagittarius. Obviously, they done came out so many fucking times in his reading. So Sagittarius is involved, obviously. They could have been a soulmate of yours, or a soulmate of yours is involved in this situation. Winter, this could be the time of year something could have happened in the winter time, or they could be trying to do something by the winter time, or winter could be significant in some way, shape, or form, name, nickname, whatever. And then we have beware of your surroundings. So you may need to beware of your surroundings at this time, because like I said, these people are trying to kidnap you if all else fails. They could be doing black magic at this time, like I said, attacking all your chakras. And then we have springtime. They could be doing this in the springtime. And then we have Taurus once again. So there could be a Taurus that is doing black magic right now. And then a Libra could also be involved, or you could be a Libra or have Libra in your chart. Then we have Scorpio is also involved, as we already had Scorpio out here a few times, and Leo involved. So these could be the main characters of this group, or the main people that's around you right now, collective, that you need to be aware of. Yeah, and soon you start talking the same way they want to talk to you, or now they want to disappear. Like, fuck out of here, dog. I hate that shit. Motherfuckers want to talk that big bad wolf shit when they getting the fuck told on, want to discourage somebody because you don't want somebody telling what you want. Like, stop being on fuck shit. You wouldn't have to worry about getting told on. At the end of the day, I'm not about to just willingly let some shit happen to me, dog. Fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck wrong with you people? Y'all do shit to people and expect a person to shut up about it because you too scared to suffer consequences for the shit that you do. If you scared to suffer the consequences, why even do it in the first place? But y'all be expecting other people to go down for your shit. That's not how shit work. Like, fuck out of here, dog. Telepathy. Close soul connections, harmoniously synchronized reenactment of telepathic moments. So there could be a soulmate involved that could have been trying to telepathically communicate with you, collective. And there could be acceleration in a situation, speed up and chase the results you want. So you may need to take action in regards to something. You may need to take action in a hurry, or like I said, the Sagittarius could be trying to come to you in a hurry to get the results that they want. And then we have the universe. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. And then we have strength. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. And enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realize that we are one with the divine. So there could actually be a soulmate involved in all this. Like I said, this could be someone that only has eyes for you, collective. Now, this could be a Virgo male that once cheated on you in the past, but I don't know. I wouldn't accept any of them. Then we have value. Focus on things of value at this time. And we have embrace. Embrace what fate has in store for you. And we have emotion. Look into the depths of your emotions. Then we have indication. Watch for signs that lead you to true love. And then we have clarity. Take a moment to think about your situation to figure it out. I'm going to pull some Lost Girl, Made Woman, the High Priestess. Any more messages for the collective? Any more? Any more? So we got healing journey. So you could be on this healing journey towards high vibrations and abundant opportunities. You could be a generational curse breaker. You could be breaking all curses on your lineage. And you could be working together as a team with a few people, or these people, like I said, could have worked together as a team to come up against you, collective, to try and steal your spiritual gifts, as well as try to sacrifice you, try to frame you, collective. And we have recalling your power. So you could be recalling your power back and reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Because, like I said, they tried to steal your spiritual gifts, collective. And then we have the come up. You could be on a come up. You could be this phoenix rising. Whoever counted you out couldn't count. You could be back and better than ever. You could be a healer, a natural healer, collective. Now I'm going to get some mystical moon oracle, mainly timeline card. And so I would say anymore. So we did have winter out here, so something could be happening in the winter time or could have taken place in the winter time, December to be exact. And then we have let it be a mystery. So whatever is going on, you may need to allow it to be a mystery, collective. Anymore. We have February. We already pulled February out here. So something could be taking place in the month of February. And we have give it time. It's in the works. So you may need to give something time and sometime in the near future. So something could be happening in the future. Like I said, either February, December, or February. Now I'm going to pull some Archangel Oracle cards. Your mother evil. And I already know who you are, Mr. Leo. Get the fuck off my top. You mad because I ain't want to fucking deal with you so you could frame me, bitch. So get the fuck off my page because we all know a few of y'all part of this stupid ass organization is on here. So fuck out of here. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you say. You shut the fuck up and get the fuck off my page. How about that? Because I ain't asked you to be here. Bitch, you ain't get no invitation. Get the fuck off my shit. You don't like what the fuck I gotta say? See yourself out of here. How about you get money in an honest fucking way instead of being a fuck ass thief? Having to scam and plot against people to get fucking money. You worthless piece of shit. Y'all motherfuckers can't get money from your own gifts. So you gotta try to steal somebody else's. Fuck out of here, dog. That's some worthless ass shit. I hate when y'all try to bring people to fuck down because you feel worthless, because you feel like you giftless. So you gotta steal from other people. Y'all gotta frame people and all types of shit. Y'all are fucking truly worthless as being. No matter how down bad you want to try to put people in a position so that you can have a fucking level up. Sit that shit the fuck down. Then we have counselor. Like, y'all be steady thinking y'all big bad bullies when y'all gotta work together as a whole fucking organization to take people down just so you could get some fucking money. And we have Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So you could be this counselor, and Archangel Azrael could be guiding you when it comes to stepping into this counselor position. The additional message will be your life purpose involves counseling people in ways that uplift, motivate, comfort, heal, and inspire. You are a true spiritual counselor, and people find you to be a trustworthy confidant. Expand your counseling work to the next level because you are about to help greater numbers of people. Call upon me for guidance and support. So, when it comes to this journey of being this counselor, you could call on Archangel Azrael. Then we have Divine Order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So, um, And the additional message for divine order is a win win situation is brewing, one with solutions that are fair to everyone involved. This requires you to have blind faith that heaven is working behind the scenes to extract the highest good for all. Ask me to what? Buy your favor if it wavers. Whatever that means. Use positive affirmations and prayers to keep your spirits high. Above all, make sure that your conversations about this situation involve positive and optimistic words and phrases. You are so powerful that your positive thoughts can speed the resolution along even quicker. And then we have comfort. Archangel Azrael, once again, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart heal. So, not only is Azrael there when you need guidance in regards to becoming this counselor or on this journey to becoming a counselor, they are also there to comfort you during this. And the additional messages, even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there's no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write them down in a private journal and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. And then we have life review. Archangel Jeremiel. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is imbalanced. The additional message for life review is it takes courage to look at your life, yet, if done with compassion and a sense of humor, you'll grow and learn from a life review. I'll help you take stock of where you've been. We'll look at what you've learned and how these lessons are a valuable asset for today and tomorrow. We'll also notice life patterns that aren't serving your highest good, and we'll take steps to release those patterns. But that was your reading, collective. Hope you guys enjoyed. Deuces, I holla.